Hello students, today we will be discuss about character of Mrs. Yeobright. Mrs. Yeobright is one of the major characters in the novel. She is a dominating figure. She is the mother of Gilliam Yeobright. The hero of the novel and aunt of Thompson, who is also one of the principal characters in the novel. She plays a very important role in the novel. Her remarkable qualities are her deep love for her son, claim her strength and firmness of mind, her shrewdness and sagacity, her wide observation and understanding of human nature, and her essential honesty of purpose. Effie Holiday writes, the basic drama is that of a mother's love for her son, of a son's love for his mother, and of the estrangement that follows his infatuations with a beautiful, voluptuous girl, which leads to the death of both women. If Mrs. Yeobright is not the chief character, she is the central one and probably a near portrait of Hardy's own mother. First, her physical features and family background. Though Mrs. Yeobright has been living at Heath for years, she does not look like a peasant woman. The physical appearance shows that she is much above the people living on the Heath. Hardy describes her physical appearance and family background in these words. She was a woman of middle age with well-formed features of the type usually found where perspicacity is the chief quality enthroned within. At moments, she seemed to be regarding issues from a never denied to others around. She had something of an estranged high. The solitude exhaled from the heat was concentrated in this face that had risen from it. The air with which she looked at the heat man betokened a certain concern at their presence, or at what might be their opinions of her for walking in that lonely spot at such an hour. This indirectly implying that in some respect or other they were not of her level. The explanation lies in the fact that though her husband had been a small farmer, she herself was a curate's daughter who had once dreamed of doing better things. Next, her love for son. Mrs. Yeobright is an affectionate mother, and she had great feeling of love for her son. H.C. Duffin writes about mother and son relationship in the following words. The relation between Clem and his mother is stated to be relation of love. Indeed, in one passage, Hardy suggests that the love between them is one of exceptionally exalted kind, indestructible, profound. It is singularly unhappy in its conduct and its consequences for a love capable of this description. Mrs. Yeobright's opposition to her son's desire to give fellows is partly due to her inability to follow the region which claimed lucidly livelihood sets forth to her, and partly for her unwillingness to see him risk his livelihood. This second motive is doubtless akin to love, but a little sympathy with his vision would have brought it a good deal closer still. It is on account of her love for her son that she opposes Clem's plan of opening a school on the heath and his marriage with Eustacia. She knows that Clem's scheme of opening a school will not be successful and he will not be happy. After marrying Eustacia, she wants Clem to go back to her old job in Paris. Later on, we come to know that both of her fears come true. Next, her love for Thompson. Mrs. Yeobright's love for her niece Thompson is important. She wants to see her happy. At first, she desires that Thompson should marry Clem, but when she finds that Thompson is firm in her decision of marrying Wildlife, she allows the marriage between the two. But when Thompson fails to marry Wildlife, she becomes angry with Thompson and Wildlife and does all that she can do to arrange the marriage between them. When Thompson tells her that she needs money and Wildlife does not give her any, she sends her share of 50 guineas to Thompson. Next, her firmness. Mrs. Yeobright is a woman of loving nature, but she is rather inflexible in her attitudes. For example, she is very kind and sympathetic to Thompson and help her in her troubles, but her marriage with Wildlife is not solemnized because of an error in the marriage license. She rebukes her severely. She is much conscious of her family respectability and does not approve of any act on the part of her son or niece that may bring disgrace to her family. In this attitude, she is very much a Victorian woman. She interferes with the love affairs of her son and niece to her own tragedy and theirs. Next is shrewdness and thoughtfulness. Mrs. Yeobright is a shrewd and thoughtful woman. She is sturdy for night and rarely penetrating in her comments. She, being old and experienced, understands people and is philosophical about both. As Gilliam clearly says, my mother was no impulsive woman who changed her opinion every hour without reason. She prefers to accept calmly what she cannot change. There is great pathos in her hand. Does your father come home at 6 now? Asked Johnny. No, not my son either, nor anybody. I have a burden which is more than I can bear. Next, a conclusion. To conclude, it can be said that Mrs. Yeobright remains an astonishingly real and credible character. She possesses a number of good qualities as love for her son, forgiving nature. It is unfortunate that fate plays an adverse role in her case, and she dies a disappointed mother.